welcome back to the channel. No rhyme or reason for today's video. I just wanted to get in here and check in with you guys. It's getting really cold outside if it hasn't already been cold. So first and foremost, guys, if you're homeowners, make sure you take care of your pipes. Make sure your house is nice and warm. Make sure your pipes are taken care of. Make sure they have access to enough heat so they won't swell, they won't burst, and you'll be in a lot of trouble like I was. So that's the news that every homeowner wants when they get home from a hard day's work, is to find out that your pipes had burst and it's nearly freezing outside. So that has to be like a homeowner's worst nightmare. Either something happening to your roof, your house burning down, or a pipe burst inside of your home. And I was able to have the water shut off by the city, clean up, try to get up as much water as I can. That way we didn't have any damage, or try to mitigate as much of the damage as we could. We called a few plumbers, and it wasn't a surprise to me that they were booked up until the weekend. And remember, guys, this is Monday, so we had 2 or 3 days that we would have to be in our home with no water. We sat there overnight not having water, trying to wonder what we could do, or could we call someone or anything like that to come help us out. And this is what I want you guys to realize, men and women alike, if you're out there on your own. But we're going to focus on the men, because we are the providers and the protectors and the ones that are supposed to be watching and covering these homes. And at the end of the day, nobody is going to come for you and help you out in these situations. That's how you need to think anyway. I know everybody has their own villages and family structures that could allow for people to help, but for the most part, most of us won't have anybody to come help us. A lot of my videos in this season of my life are focusing on career changes, career paths, but at the end of the day, those trade skills that I talk about on and off on my channel are imperative to have. Masonry, plumbing, carpentry, electrical work, any of those things you need to know as a man. And everybody all together who will want to learn how to take care of themselves need to learn these skills. I don't care if you're a doctor, I don't care if you're a lawyer, I don't care if you're a psychologist. In the end of the day, those skills, those basic life skills, how to fix a pipe, how to change an electrical socket, will save you hundreds of, if not thousands of dollars. And it could get you out of a situation where your family doesn't have water. Like for my instance, either I was going to sit there and wait on somebody to come help me, i.e. a plumber or someone like that, or I was going to take the matters into my own hands. And that's what I did. I was able to take out the section of pipe that was burst, fix it, wrap and insulate everything so it wouldn't happen again. And that's only because I have the knowledge and skills in tradesmanship. Am I a master tradesman? No. But I do know enough to make sure that I can either save myself money or to keep myself out of trouble when I can't either afford to have that fixed, or there's nobody around to help me fix it. And that's what I want the people on my channel to understand. Outside of having career changes and having the strength or the courage to do that and branch off into other fields, that's great. But there's nothing like those tangible skills that you use your hands that people need day in and day out. The trades that everyone takes for granted out here are the very things that you need to at least have some knowledge of. You know, you want to take care of yourself, you want to take care of your family. There's nothing more rewarding than having the ability and knowing that you have the ability to fix something and keep your family safe and out of harm's way. So that's why I want you guys to realize, don't be afraid. Don't look down on the guy that are tradesmen, because those are the very skills that people need to survive. And those are the very skills that we take for granted every day, day in and day out. So if you do not have knowledge of some form of trade, I challenge you to learn something, whether it's a piece of carpentry, whether it's light electrical, whether it's some form of plumbing. Learn some of it in 2024, because you never know that situation will come when you need that skill, and those skills will be life-saving, and you will never look back on it like you wasted your time learning any of those skills. So that's it for today. I just wanted you guys to know that yes, it's cold out there. Yes, your pipes will burst, and yes, it can happen to you, and most likely it will happen to you. It's just a matter of time. It's not an if thing, it's a when thing. And when that time comes, ask yourself, will you be ready? All right, guys, until next time, peace.